hunting date. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the shack, Pa had his shotgun laid across his own lap. Pa was guarding the turkey, a 20-pound beast, and the old pine tree that faced due east. We heard a great thumping up on the tin roof, sounded like a hog wearing a size 12 hoof. Pa spat out his chaw, and he squinted his eyes, saw a shadow descending, much to his surprise. A big round feller, dressed up in rich clothes, looking like he'd been stealing for where the wind blows. Pa yelled, "El thief, get off me roof, you varmint!" Pa cocked back the hammer, looking quite alarmed, man. That varmint's fixing to steal every darn thing that ain't nailed down to the bed. That varmint's after the turkey, he's after the fixins, he's after the moonshine, and all of the chickens. Pa pulled the trigger, and the chase was begun. Merry Christmas to all, now watch that fat fella run. The varmint had a white beard, phony as a politician, smile, and a sack that could hold stolen goods for a mile. That fella in red was huffing and puffing and smelling of sweat, and he looked like the meanest, richest critter we'd met.
Quick, Pa, he's after the goods.
He wants that big bird that were brung from the woods.
Granny started wailing, clutching her hair. He's trying to lift the one ornament, we got the one shaped like a bear.
The fat fella started yelling about naughty and nice, but Pa said,
"That's code, son,
that's code for the price." The varmint tried to show us a doll all wrapped up in twine.
Pa just screamed back,
"That's a distraction, he's after the shine." I yelled, "El thief, get off me roof, you varmint!" Pa cocked back the hammer, looking quite alarmed, man. That varmint's fixing to steal every darn thing that ain't nailed down to the bed. He's after the turkey, he's after the fixins, he's after the moonshine, and all of the chickens. Pa pulled the trigger, and the chase was begun. Merry Christmas to all, now watch that fat fella run. The varmint in red was running towards a creek. Pa was right behind him, looking mighty meek. The fat fella scrambled into a sleigh, pulling on the reins and the roots. He hollered,
"On Dasher,
"On Prancer!"
on Vixen!"
Pa just thought he was calling out names of his fixins.
He's got accomplices, look for them, Granny.
Pa fired a warning shot right at a reindeer's bright red nose. The varmint screamed louder when he stubbed his toes. Reindeer lifted right off, leaving soot in the air. The varmint threw a bag full of cheap toys and yelled, "Share!" Pa yelled, "El thief, get off me roof, you varmint!" Pa cocked back the hammer, looking quite alarmed, man. That varmint's fixing to steal every darn thing that ain't nailed down to the bed. He's after the turkey, he's after the fixins, he's after the moonshine, and all of the chickens. Pa pulled the trigger, and the chase was begun. Merry Christmas to all, now watch that fat fella run.
Oh my fire, that there fat thief just flew over the barn.
Fetch me another shell and don't spill none of that corn liquor. Well, we saved Christmas, didn't we?
That fatty in red won't be coming back here.
The varmint left a sack of loot too. Look, it's full of socks and a new toothbrush.
But what the heck are these? We can't eat any of this junk.
What a lousy crook,
Pa shot the chimney clean off the house.
just to ensure the varmint can't get back in.
Now pass me that corn liquor, and somebody check on that turkey. I need to know that bird is safe.